I feel like it was a dream that was like dreaming me before I dreamed it. I was actually born in Poland, and our family from abroad would send us National Geographic magazines. That idea that photography was a ticket to the world was planted for me very early on. My name is Anka Malatynska. I'm a cinematographer. For a while, I was an actress, and then when I was 13, I got an agent, and I heard her making a deal about somebody, and it sounded like selling objects or like a piece of meat. And I remember to my 13-year-old self, it just was like, I don't ever want to be a part of this business. That afternoon, I told my mom, I'm never doing acting again. And then I actually got really into math and science. My mom was a scientist. They had a darkroom in her lab. I started taking pictures, and I started learning how to develop those pictures. Went from photography and documentaries. Now it like feels the place where the world makes sense. My first like big break, I remember it because it was in 2019 when I was offered Monsterland that really like launched me into the next 7 television series that I did. But I had actually already been shooting and in the craft for close to like 15 to 18 years. I think we're in a really interesting time. I think the craft is growing. We've grown out of close-up, medium shot, wide shot. I think there's a lot of really exciting things going on in modern cinematography. I would say to young filmmakers, don't wait for somebody to hire you. Make your own work if you're not being hired. The people who are rising now, like there's more opportunities than ever before to develop your craft. Because you can develop your craft shooting things for social media. You can be your own director and cinematographer. And that would be like one of the biggest pieces of advice when you're starting out. Just keep shooting everything that you can. Keep telling stories from the heart. I wish I knew how far along I already was. For instance, when we graduate film school, it seems like, oh man, I have to learn for all these years and apprentice. And what a lot of film students don't know is that that moment that you're graduating film school is actually a really incredible portal of opportunity. And if you have the maturity to understand that, then you can seize that opportunity. I was in Variety's top 10 cinematographers to watch, and I actually didn't even know internally what a big deal that was. I didn't know that I was already at a certain level. So it's like to know to believe in your work and to believe in your voice, and that there actually isn't a place that you get to when you're ready. It's such a great adventure. Every time you're doing something new, the constant learning, being inspired by other filmmakers. It's like going to camp with your friends every time.